everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Riff Raff. Sorry, I can adjust my camera now. I got all cool stuff. Anyway, Riff Raff, 6.2 on IMDb. Only 898 people rated it so far. So that's awesome. Jennifer Coolidge, Ed Harris. If you're following these in succession, I just watched an Ed Harris movie last night. My Dead Friend Zoe. So check that out if you haven't seen that one. Great movie. Gabrielle Union is also in this. Michael J. Harvey, don't know who he is. Louis Pullman is in this. Bill Murray, Pete Davidson. So, I mean, it's got a pretty good cast. I'm sure there's more people in it as I'm scrolling. I don't want to keep looking. But anyway, like I said, 6.2. It's a dark comedy, crime. A former criminal's ordinary life is turned upside down when his old family shows up for a long-awaited reunion. I don't know. I'm interested. Surprisingly, I had this on my list. Normally, these kinds of movies come out on a Tuesday streaming, but for some reason, it showed up today on a Friday. Maybe it came out on Tuesday and I didn't know, but here we are. We're on a Friday. We're going to check it out. We're going to see if it's any good, and I will let you know. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Riff Raff, and honestly, I'm all over the place on this movie. I think it's a great definition of what a dark comedy is because a lot of different movies, you don't know, they don't know what they want to be. They don't know their own identity in certain situations. This definitely doesn't. Like, at first, it was like a dry drama, and then there's some funny parts, and then it gets dark. And they just really blur that line between comedy and things that you shouldn't be doing. So I do think this is a better dark comedy. I know My Dead Friend Zoe was labeled as a dark comedy. I think that's only because it was a comedy, and there's a subject matter that is dark, right? Death. I don't think that's a dark comedy. I think that's a drama with a little bit of comedy in it. This is truly a dark comedy because you'll get it when you watch it, if you do decide to watch it. We have Ed Harris, who's in this. He's probably the main character. Funny that I saw him now in same movie. He was in My Dead Friend Zoe. Now he's in this, back-to-back nights. He happens to be married to Gabrielle Union in this movie, which is strange. Little age gap there, and they have a child together, and that's Harvey, Miles J. Harvey, I think his name is. Jennifer Coolidge happens to be his ex-wife. And then Louis Pullman happens to be his son with Jennifer Coolidge. Long story is they all live at a summer home in Massachusetts. There are Ed Harris, Gabrielle Union, and Miles Harvey. And then Jennifer Coolidge, Louis Pullman, and his pregnant girlfriend show up on the doorstep. For reasons, we don't know at first. But, it kind of running from something kind of thing. It starts really dry and drawn out at that point. It's like this is just a family drama that you don't know what's going on. There's points where some of them go out shopping, some of them stay home, and you're like, what is going on? And then we get Bill Murray and Pete Davidson involved in the film, and it gets more defined in what the movie is and what the plot line is, which is great. But then that's when the blurring of the lines of what kind of movie this is, comedy, dark comedy, drama, whatever, really start to happen. And it's good. I like it. It's different. It's creative. It's something I didn't expect. It's funny to see Bill Murray in this type of role, in my opinion. He is himself, but he's doing dark comedy rather than comedy. And I'm trying to be obtuse for a reason, because you'll want to watch this on your own. Now, the way that it ended, wasn't a big fan. I think it was all kind of silly, but I get it, and I think that's part of what this was all about. So this is something you have to absorb on your own. There's nothing I can do in this movie review that's going to help you decide whether you should watch it or not. If you like to be fooled into, I don't know, not even fooled, but like I don't know, confused on what you're watching, you might like this. If you like, Ed Harris and Gabrielle Union, check it out. Jennifer Coolidge is in it. I wouldn't watch it for that piece of it. I like her. American Pie. Everything else that she's been in, she's phenomenal. Not that she's not bad. She's not bad in this, but it's not like, oh wow, I'm gonna watch it because of her. But that's it. That's all I got. I can't tell you anymore. Really, I tried to do this multiple times now. This is the second chance in this part of the review. It's a difficult movie to describe, review, and talk about, but I watched it and I gave you everything I could without spoiling anything. Check it out. Funny thing, Lewis Pullman, just before I watched, I don't know, a couple days ago, The Line, he was a frat boy in that one. Now he's like a 30-year-old, I don't know, kind of gangster guy. Kind of funny that I thought. I was like, wait, I know this guy. I watched it. I'm like, oh, wow, what a transition. I know the characters that they play do not transition from movie to movie, but sometimes in my mind they do. There you go. I don't know if I'm helpful at all, but this hopefully my review confused you as much as this movie will. Not confuse you, but confuse your opinion of genres of movies. There you go. All right, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.